Everyone thinks they know Leo. The confidence, the charisma, the fire that lights up every room. But what if I told you the most powerful part of Leo is the side they never show? The side that only appears when they've been hurt, when they've been underestimated, when they stop performing and start observing. Most people love Leo for who they seem to be. Very few can handle who they actually are. And if you're a Leo watching this, you might recognize parts of yourself that you've never said out loud. Stay with me, because the first hidden side of Leo explains why they scare people without even trying. Leo's ego isn't loud. That's the first lie people believe. Yes, Leo enjoys admiration, but what truly feeds them is recognition, not applause. Leo notices everything. Who respects them, who uses them, who claps but secretly envies. And here's the dangerous part. Leo doesn't confront immediately. They watch, they smile, they let you feel safe. But inside, they are quietly recalibrating their position in your life. They don't explode, they withdraw their energy. And once a Leo stops investing emotionally, you've already lost them. You just don't know it yet. But this silent ego leads to something deeper, a hidden pride that most people misinterpret. Let's talk about that next. Leo's pride isn't arrogance, it's self-respect forged through pain. Most Leos learned early in life that love can be conditional, attention can disappear, loyalty isn't guaranteed, so they build an inner rule. If I have to beg for respect, I'd rather be alone. This is why Leo can walk away from long friendships, deep love, even people they still care about, and they'll do it without drama. Not because they don't feel, but because they feel too deeply to stay where they are diminished. People say, Leo changed. No, Leo stopped tolerating. And when Leo stops tolerating, something darker begins to surface, their emotional armor. Let's go there. Leo loves loudly, but suffers quietly. When hurt, they don't cry in front of everyone. They don't beg for understanding. They become colder, more distant, more controlled. This is Leo's emotional armor. Inside, they're still bleeding. Outside, they look untouchable. And this confuses people. Because Leo can be heartbroken and still make jokes, still succeed, still shine. But don't mistake strength for healing. A wounded Leo remembers everything. Every betrayal, every broken promise, every moment they felt small. And that memory becomes power. The kind of power that makes Leo dangerous when underestimated. Let's talk about that. Leo doesn't strike back immediately. They let life do the talking. They improve. They level up. They win quietly. And one day, you look up and realize Leo is untouchable now. The truth is, Leo's revenge isn't destruction, it's elevation. They don't need to prove anything to you. They prove it to themselves. That's why people who underestimated Leo often say, I didn't see that coming. You never do. Because Leo grows in silence and shines when it's already too late to catch up. But with all this strength, there's one weakness Leo rarely admits, and it's the most human part of them. Stay with me. Behind the confidence, behind the pride, behind the fire, Leo fears one thing deeply. Being loved only for what they give, not who they are. They give loyalty. They give protection. They give warmth. And sometimes they wonder, if I stopped giving, would anyone stay? This fear is why Leo tests loyalty, pulls back emotionally, needs reassurance more than they admit. But they'll never say this out loud, because Leo believes vulnerability is sacred, and only a few deserve access to it. And when someone finally earns that access, Leo becomes something extraordinary. Let's end with that. When Leo feels safe, when they feel respected, when they feel chosen, they become unstoppable. They love fiercely, protect endlessly, inspire naturally. A healed Leo doesn't dominate the room, they warm it. And that's the other side of Leo most people never see. Not the lion that roars, but the heart that burns quietly for those who deserve it. If you're a Leo watching this, your depth is not a flaw. Your pride is not arrogance. Your fire is not too much. It's simply not for everyone. And now I want to ask you, what is the one side of Leo you've never shown anyone? Leave a comment. And if you want the next video, where we reveal the emotional limit Leo will never cross, make sure you're subscribed.